Good morning, Pisces. Welcome to Soulvine. This is Jamie. We are checking in with your energies today. So this is for Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising. So connect in with what resonates for you, dear Pisces. And as always, I hope you are feeling good, feeling energized, feeling supported. So let's just connect in and see what is happening for you. You'll also notice on the channel that we have been adding all the different zodiac signs to support the sun, moon, and rising elements, so you can check in. You will still see our daily Pisces where we can support our Pisces nation. All right, Pisces, what is happening with your energies right now? I definitely feel a shift happening for you, Pisces. Definitely feel a shift. This is really, really great. Okay, so we've got the Patience card, Angel of Love, Victory, and the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So with this Patience and the Angel of Love, I don't know for some of you if you've been, calling in right now or have been, because we're looking at your past, how it's impacting your present as you move towards, life's journey, right? So I don't know for some of you of late if you've been really focused on asking for support, whether it's, I feel it's more spiritual support. Maybe you've been praying. Maybe you've been quite introspective, calling on your angels, calling on your guides in some regard. And I feel like this is to help support you for when the time comes, or through this journey, just to feel a little bit at peace amongst what it is that you want and desire without, it taking over. And I think you've really been relying on your guides, which is wonderful that you're okay asking for help, because I think sometimes that's the hardest thing as any human, is asking for help, especially in the past if you haven't been supported when you've asked for help or you've been let down. So I feel like this patience is paying off and you are supported along this path and journey, probably more than you realize. And it could be in other different ways, it could be greater than spiritual support. You might find that, certain money's turned up when you've needed it, or a certain person has contacted you when you needed it. I just feel like there's a lot of support right now and a lot of unconditional love that's coming your way, but I feel more from a spirit realm, okay? I feel like spiritually, universally, that you're being supported, okay? And what you'll find as you're moving through this, Pisces, is that things are unfolding really, really lovely for you, okay? Things are unfolding. I feel like there's some form of success, whatever patience that you have been holding on to, the faith that you've been keeping, like I said, that spiritual support that you've been calling on. I feel like you're getting the fruits of the labor here with this Victory card. Okay. And with the Victory card, you've got Archangel Ariel. So that's, when we look at the second chakra, this is about our creativity. This is about birthing something new. This is about, our sexual energy, again, which is about birth, which is about being in a state of creativity. If you're familiar with the Think and Grow Rich aspect of sexual transmutation, this is just being in an energy that is very attractive, very sophisticated, in a sense that brings in higher frequency to create and to attract in what it is that we want. And that's kind of what I'm resonating with here. Okay, I just feel like there's something new with this win that is going to be beginning for you. So I don't know if you've been putting yourself out there, been applying for certain things, had your eye on something particular, but whatever it is, I feel like this is coming to fruition for you, Pisces. So let's dive in a bit deeper and see what else Spirit wants you to know. Thank you. I burn sage in the mornings, and this one I've really burnt sage, and I know when everyone gets home later today, they'll be like, Mum's been Sage in the house again, because this one is absolutely lit and it's still firing up. So if you end up seeing any smoke coming this way, that is why. All right, Pisces, we've got the King of Cups, the Sun. Nice. Thank you, Spirit. What else have we got for Pisces? Guys, I'd love your feedback too. And I mean, I can put a poll out there, but now that I'm doing a lot more readings on, yes, there'll be Pisces each day, as I mentioned, where I can support each day, but I like to put out Monday to Friday for Pisces. But in addition to that, now that I've got the other zodiac signs, I'll be putting those out 4 days a week, so doing 3 each day, looking at the different elements when I put them out. And I'll still be putting Pisces on the Monday with Scorpio and Cancer, because I think as Pisces or water elements, we're always left last. So I'll be putting that out. Is it easier for you to find them in addition to you subscribing to the channel or whatever else? Is it easier for me to have like a thumbnail on the video saying this is Pisces, this is Libra, or is the comments enough? I'd appreciate just your feedback if you want to take the time and pop comments in just to let me know, how you easily navigate on YouTube. All right, Spirit, thank you. Pisces. Perfect. Okay. So what's happening here? I'm just going to move this camera and see if that is working out a bit better. There we go. Okay, so we've got the King of Cups, the Sun, the King of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Swords. This is really interesting how this is coming through. So with the King of Cups, I feel a part of this energy and the Sun energy, like I said, I feel you've been supported. I feel like you've been trying to stay in this really great heart space. Maybe you've had people around you, people on the other side that you've been calling in for support when it comes to your heart, when it comes to your direction, your beliefs. But I feel like this is one where you're very connected, body, mind, and soul, okay? So again, could be you, but this could also be someone around you who's helping you get connected to what it is that you really want and where it is that you're going. And to be, I think, honest with yourself, with the approach, and that you can do this, Pisces. Whatever situation that you're in, you can do it. And I think you've acknowledged that. You've acknowledged that you are supported. Even sometimes when you feel that you're not, you tap back into that universal energy, your guides or whatever that may be, or someone around you that has significance. For some of you, maybe it could be a father figure, but I do feel that there's something here around you that is really supporting your heart center to keep you balanced and to keep you in a place of still being content and grateful for where you are. And then with the Sun energy coming through, like I said, I feel like this is like life force, life energy, okay? As the card reads, and I love it because I do feel like you may not see it, you may not realize it, Pisces, but Spirit is supporting you. It is shining light on you. It is giving you the life that you need, the energy that you need to keep moving forward, to keep carrying forward in belief, in trust, okay? And like I said, I feel like Spirit, the universe, God, whatever it is that you connect to most, is dropping nuggets for you to keep you moving forward, to keep you seeing that things are moving forward, but they may not be just as big or as quick as you like. But as you get to this King of Wands energy with the victory, and then the Two of Wands, and then the Two of Swords, it's like there's like a shift that just occurs. It's like you're gone from this healing energy, from this waiting energy, from this energy of just like hopes and dreams and staying in this space to, there's some action that's starting here. I'm being called on. I've got some direction now. And it's not that you didn't have direction before. I think this is a different kind of direction where there's just some clarity has come through. Like I said, whatever you've been working on. And this King of Wands energy, along with the Two of Wands, could be someone that's coming on in where you guys join together to go and do something. So whether that you've been, you know, selected for a certain role, whether it is that you're starting something with someone. I don't know if I feel love energy here as in an intimate relationship, but I still feel that there's a significant connection here with a person. But taking action towards something that you both want, that you both see each other as valuable and see each other as getting things done insight of a certain vision is kind of what I'm getting here with the King of Wands and the Two of Wands energy. But what's really interesting, then there's a choice card, like a decision that I feel that needs to be made. And it could be that the decision is, do you go and join this opportunity, or do you go do something on your own? Or maybe some other offer or opportunity comes on in and now you're assessing going, oh, here I have been patient and I've been sitting back, and then it's like multiple opportunities are coming on in and why a decision needs to be made. It could also be too that if you do acquire a new gig, a new opportunity, there's something new that you're taking action towards. I mean, you could be going on a trip with someone, but whatever it is, when it comes to this decision and choices energy, I feel like you're trying to really connect in on what is going to be the best way forward. But for you to do that, you need to sit in a little bit of space where you're not connected to all the elements. You just want to be present. And I feel that's really important to you, is being present and making that decision. But I feel with the Two of Swords sitting here with the second chakra energy, this is like making sure that you're creating from a place of honesty and truth is also what I'm feeling. And you don't want to be influenced in the wrong way around that, okay? So let's go and dive a little deeper for you, Pisces. Okay, so we've got the High Priestess, which is very much your energy. We've got the Page of Swords. We've got the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Hermit. So Pisces, what I'm gathering here, like I said, there's been a part of you, I think, that has been manifesting, who's been sitting within themselves, really connected to a spiritual aspect, okay, like I said. With this King of Cups energy, I just think there's something or someone particular that you've been leaning into, but it's also with this trust and this hope that something's going to come forth, okay? I think you've also know something is brewing, something is arriving, something's working under the surface. You're connected to that, but you're just also like, okay, when is this thing going to come? When is it going to arrive? And what I find interesting with this Page of Swords energy with the Sun, I feel like perhaps there's a part of you that perhaps started creating, perhaps started taking new risks as you were moving forward, you know, doing things a little bit differently because you recognize that that's what makes you shine. That's what makes you stand out. And perhaps doing that, shifting things up, if you were putting your CV out there, maybe you changed it, or if you haven't, maybe consider changing it up a bit. Like, what makes you different? If you're creative, can you create a bit more of a creative CV? Can you do something that is a little different to other people? If you're trying to acquire something, maybe put yourself out on social media, put yourself out in some way, and you're not getting the traction that you want, whatever your purpose is, your why, how can you do things differently and really engage in a way that is true to you and helps you shine? Because I feel that's a key ingredient here. So if you're on the cusp of this, like this is your energy and you're in the cusp of this, because this is a general reading and timeless reading, so this is not going to resonate for all of you, and some you could be further along than the current energy that I'm talking about. Maybe you're in a place right now where there is this opportunity that's come on in that feels really connected to what you want to create, that's helping you take action towards what it is that you want to do. But it could also be, like I said, I don't feel there's love here on the horizon, but for some of you with this King of Wands energy and this Ace of Cups, there could be a love opportunity coming on in, a new beginning. I do still feel like this is more related to work with the Wands energy and now the Pentacles energy. But in saying that, you know, I think love is really also about loving ourselves and loving what we do. And I find when we're loving ourselves and loving what we do and in our element, I feel like so many other things just fall into place because we're just so in love with what we're doing and how we're showing up that a lot of the times any other things that are coming from the outside, they just, it's kind of like water off a duck's back. So I just feel like your energy is really picking up here, Pisces, and you're very connected to where you're going and what you're doing and taking action towards that. With this Eight of Pentacles, whatever partnership is coming on in for you, because I really do feel there's this partnership or you're getting this job or opportunity, there's been an offer. It's like you've achieved it and you're getting the financial reward for that you're going to be working for it, but in addition to working for it, you're getting the financial success that comes with it. And I really love that for you. I don't think honey is created in a day, but I think there's a lot of people that come together to work, and there's also a queen bee is part of that process that they want to protect and help thrive, because that's a key part of the hive, right? The beehive. And I find that really interesting here, because I feel like you're making honey right now. Okay, that's what I'm getting, that's what I'm feeling here. And as you're making this honey, as you're doing the work, this queen bee hustling and working, I don't know, does the queen bee really do the work, or is she, she's the one holding the fortress down and she's just got to plug in and then the rest come in to plug in with her to make magic happen? Okay, so with this Two of Swords energy and then the Hermit, the hard work that you're doing, I question if there is a question that you have on which direction to go next. And then you've got this Hermit energy. So this is about, again, doing some further inner work, because maybe too, with this lot of work going on, it's challenging you in a new way. And maybe sometimes too, when we've got a lot of success and a lot of things move forward quite quickly, quite fast, and we haven't been in that element for a while, it's kind of like we start questioning ourselves going, can I do this? Can I pull this off? And I feel like you know that you can, but I think there could potentially be some overwhelm for you. And as part of that, you're going within to really connect and go, hang on, where do I need to go next? And I think you're really trying to connect into this heart space of yours, but also do it in a sense that is logical, that is simplified, okay? And I think you're really trying to simplify mentally to connect into this heart space to really go forward in your goals and your dreams, Pisces, okay? So we're going to wrap up with some moon cards and see what it is else that you need to know as part of this to support your journey, and furthermore, what is coming in addition. So we've got emotions running high. Now this is sitting in the past energy, so you may have gone through a bit of a awakening, a shake-up, feeling all the feels over the last, few weeks. So I think that's pretty standard, but what it does as well, it alleviates so much. Do you know, like when we're sometimes high stressed and then we just like either sometimes fire up and we've kind of like yelled and rah, 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 because we need to get it out. It's like we're bursting at the seams if we don't release or talk about what we need to talk about because we've held on for so long and it didn't dissipate. And then there's like this relief, but sometimes there's a little bit of aftermath that you've got to clean up. You've got to now, if you've hurt any feelings along the way or been a bit, harsh or straightforward, with that Pisces, because I know that can be quite a Pisces element, especially being empathic, taking on all the feelings, and then you're having your own feelings and having your own dreams and having your own goals in addition trying to support everyone else's. I feel that there had to be a little bit of perhaps cleanup as part of this process, but at the same time, it's released. So now that you've released it, you feel so much better. And I think it's something that comes in, sits for a while, bursts open, and it just dissipates. So I feel like this is a good thing if that's what you've released. And if you haven't released it, I think it's a good thing that you do. Obviously release it in the most healthiest way possible. But yeah, I think that's really important. And now you've got nothing will come of this situation, void of course moon. So I feel like that has been a little bit part of the situation here, Pisces. With nothing will come of this situation. Sometimes this can be when we're caught in our minds, when we're caught in our head, and it's actually not the issue, but we're creating something that is not there. Does that make sense? And that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling with this. And that potentially too could have been where sometimes this pops in, okay, for you, and it's kind of like worrying, it doesn't help, is kind of what I'm getting from this energy, okay? I'm just going to get one more to clarify these two cards kind of in the past energy. Yeah. So I think there's also this aspect too, Pisces, that you know, it's like when you've been on hold, if you've been on hold with this patience energy and then you started to take action, like I said, you got a bit more curious, got a bit more into it, you got a bit more energy that came into play, that you knew it was time to take action. So I think a big part of this was creating again, okay? And I feel like that's what you did, and that started attracting more things in because it added a new life force to your energy field, okay? So let's have a look at the current situation and how Spirit is best supporting you. I'm just going to take the two cards that were faced up and they fell. A win-win outcome is forecast. A fiery climax approaches. These are two very different energies, but they resonate here and they connect. And here's why, Pisces. A win-win outcome is forecast. So I want you to think about when you know something is getting close, when you know something is getting like, Aries is leadership, taking action, going after what you want, okay? Aries is all about this place of just in it. I think of Mars energy too, okay? And this win-win outcome is forecast. So for me, the energy that's coming on in is like, Pisces, whatever you've been working hard for is going to show up for you. And this fiery climax approaches because I think you even feel it in your veins that this is right here, okay? And I feel like as part of this, if it's not happening right now for you, it's coming on through to support your path and support your journey. It could also be too that the frustration that comes with this is just like, I just want now the results, like come on in. But patience is helping, has paid off as part of this process. And whatever actions, whatever has been happening behind the scenes is coming to fruition for you, Pisces, okay? So this fiery climax, I feel like it's full action, full go hard. And that's also the turn of events that's happening here, okay? So you might, like I said, you might be going from waiting to all of a sudden, oh shit, now you're in first gear taking off and you've got to really now gear up because you've presented yourself how you've presented yourself, you've won the solution, the thing that you've been calling in, whatever it is that has been. If for some of you, a job, an opportunity, a new opportunity, a business, again, it's like you need to take off now because there's nothing's being stalled anymore, okay? Flight has taken. So let's look at where this is going and the energies that it's going to best support you right now. Thank you, Spirit, for Pisces. And then we'll wrap up here, guys. Okay, surrender to the divine. So when it's coming to this decision here, Pisces, Spirit is simply asking, surrender it, let it go. What is it that you need to let go with it? Is it past circumstances, past views, past something? I don't know, I'm getting the word past. So there's something that you need to let go of, or when, pardon me, as you're making decisions and you don't, there's hindsight, absolutely, but don't punish yourself for past situations. What can you take from them that can best support you now? But there's I think part of this decision-making process, because we've got the Two of Swords and the Hermit, as you're moving forward on your next chapter, whatever this is, if you're wanting to know what you need to do next, Spirit's saying just let it go. We'll support you, but you need to allow us to open space or ask for help, And then wrapping up, a new start is coming. Well, yes, that sounds fabulous, doesn't it, Pisces? So there is this new beginning here. Maybe too with this Eight of Pentacles and this partnership, this is an opportunity for you to really negotiate and get what it is that you want, Pisces. So don't be afraid to ask for what you want as part of this process, but you're very, very close, and with this journey and chapter, to really acquiring what it is that you want, both financially, both spiritually, and also too in terms of like what fills your cup up. So this is an exciting time. I'm going to leave that with you, dear Pisces. Again, appreciate you. Thanks for being here, and thanks for supporting the channel. I hope you got what you needed. And check out your rising or moon signs as well. See you later.